Hello, superstar. Hope you had a good weekend, and yeah, thanks for the videos last week. Really liked the attempt at the squat drill. Really, really awesome. It was actually not that big of a squat, wasn't it? Was it? So it worked really, really well. And then the golf course was better. It was much better with the connection here, not getting narrow, disconnected from your center, and it was much lower on the downswing. It wasn't so much this move. All right, so really, really liked it. Well done. And obviously well played. Okay, really good. Face, still a bit of an issue, obviously, and we're going to bleed that leg work even more, especially with all your gym work, looking really, really strong. Obviously, stay on top of the putting and short game if you can. And then the only thing I want to add on a little bit is I just feel like it's still a little bit stiff here. I just want this thing to be a little bit softer. As you change direction, I just want it a little bit softer in that right wrist. Okay, I think obviously trying to sort of position it, maybe getting a bit, trying to keep your width, it's just gotten a little bit stiff. Okay, I just want it a little bit softer, get that little bit of snap at impact. Okay, so if I say softer and deeper, I'm saying softer, deeper. Okay, obviously exaggerating that, but that's deeper. Okay, so a little softer and deeper. So yeah, it comes down to downswing plane, but not shoulder, arm related, just a little bit of club head, right? Okay, so that is where we're at. So, warm up this week. Okay, so we're going to do squat functional reps. Okay, squat and wrists. Okay, so do some left, some right. Okay, kind of figure out where you're at. But we still got to close that face earlier, right? So, just functional, all right? So, nice setup, nice backswing, squat. And then as you turn your body, square the wrists earlier. Okay. Squat. That's square. Okay, you tend to come in a little bit like that. Alright? Squat and square. Squat and square. Okay, you can see right wrist facing the ground, back of the left hand facing the ground. That's the kind of feels we're after. Okay, so that's the functional warm up. Alright, and then we're going to do one arm only swings. Alright? So, start left arm. You can hit balls or you can just do them as practice swings, it's fine. So left arm, the arm you're not using can go on the shoulder or it can go on the hip, doesn't really matter. Alright, left arm you're focusing on getting that face square a little bit earlier, obviously not collapsing at the top, alright, but hard. I mean, you can hit balls if you want to. Oh, very happy with that. Okay, and then the right hand, which is really the one we want to focus on, is again just to feel and create that little bit of softness here in the right wrist and the right elbow. Not the elbow for you, elbow is good, it's just the wrist. Okay, it's just the right wrist. Alright, so I'll actually on the hip. Okay, so just to create that little bit of load and flare and softness in that golf swing. Okay. Okay, you can hear those strikes, yeah? Okay, soft. Using your right wrist, using the shaft. Okay, we just soften that thing a little bit at the top. Okay? Right, then, last bit of the warm-up, extensive warm-up. Okay, so we've done shut and hold, and that's to keep the face as square as possible. Then, you saw in those videos, shut and hold is actually for you quite neutral. It's almost how you want to swing. All right, so what we're going to do, when you're doing that shut and hold, you still want to exit a little bit left. Obviously, that's because the face is coming in open, so you like to square the face hard and try and exit a bit left, and it's not 100%, right? So, we want to do shut on the backswing with a little push. Okay, so we want to shut the face on the backswing, all right, and then use your body, and then hit a little push. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, I don't know if you saw what happened there. Started right, because the face is in a strong position, it just drew back. Okay, so shut and push. Just a little halfy and three-quarter swings, shut and push. Okay, you can see I still used a little bit of hip though on the downswing. Okay, so shut, and then push it out to the right. Okay, shut the first, push it out. Well, that one's going to hook even more. Okay, and that's what we're going to start seeing happening. All right, so that's where we're at with the warm-up. Very extensive, very specific, hard-working warm-up. And it's probably going to be our warm-up or similar to it for the upcoming weeks. All right, those things are super important. Okay, right, then into our swing work. Okay, so first one, I want you to just hit balls, focus on your normal stuff. All right, I just want to try and get this right hand soft at the top. It's your only focus. Right, so that's your only focus. Just normal swings, everything normal. Just nice and soft there at the top of the swing. Okay. Okay. Feel whippy, feel soft. All right. If the sequence or timing sort of changes slightly and you're a bit late on some, okay, don't worry too much about it. All right, just try and incorporate slowly over the next 4 to 6 weeks softness in that right hand there at the top of the swing. All right. And then second drill is going to be squat drill. You can now do this with all of the clubs. Okay, squat drill. Again, very high level drill in terms of sequencing, height control, when to kick, how to resist, all these types of things. But obviously we know we need it predominantly for the long clubs. All right, so just normal setup and just figure out when you're going to squat. All right, it's overdone, it's exaggerated, don't worry about it. Thin, fat and thin, don't worry about it. Okay, just do the drill. It's going to work great with an 8 iron. Okay, and just figure out where you squat. So as you're finishing the backswing, that's when you should sort of be squatting. Yeah? Okay. Okay, really athletic, high-level drill. All right, it is deliberate, exaggerated, and weird. Don't worry about that. All right. Okay, so some really cool drills here to start taking us to the next level. All right. Enjoy. Have a good week. Obviously, send me some videos, and I'll talk to you during the week. Thank you, my superstar.